I'm in Frankfort, Kentucky, in the shadow of the state capitol with Representative David Osborne, who's from Oldham County. David's a Republican. He's a horseman. He runs Deerfield Farm in Oldham County. Thanks for joining us for the Breeders' Cup Bust Walk. We appreciate it. We're almost halfway to Louisville. It's been a lot of fun. It's another beautiful day in central Kentucky.
How much weight have you lost on the way?
Probably 5 or 6 ounces.
That's good.
Probably. David, I wanted to ask a question politically.
Sure.
On one extreme, we've got people who want slot machines at the racetracks, and I'm in that to level the playing field. I'm not sure where you are on that politically. At the other extreme, we've got people that want no expansion of gambling. Realistically, is there common ground where both sides can agree on something that's going to be beneficial to the horse industry?
I think it's pretty difficult to find any real common ground on the issue of being for or against, because I've been an outspoken advocate of expanded gambling.
As a Republican,
which is
you're a minority in your party, obviously.
I am, but it's I've always said that this is not nearly as partisan issue as many people have made it appear. There were 2 of our 3 members of House Republican leadership actually voted for the slots bill when it was in the special session last year. The common ground, I think, probably, while I'm not crazy about it, and there's a lot of people that aren't necessarily crazy about it, it's probably going to end up being in some form of a constitutional amendment. I think that absolves a lot of people of their responsibility, but at the same time, it allows them to take a tough vote that they may not necessarily want to take, and it helps soothe the pains a little bit. But there are different kinds of people people are opposed for different reasons. There are certain people that are opposed for moral reasons, and you don't want those people to betray their moral beliefs or their standards. We have enough people up here that want to betray those on a daily basis. We sure don't need to make any more of them than we have to. And then there are those people that we do want to continue to work with, and those are the ones that are not completely informed. And we've done a very poor job as an industry of informing the people of the real problems in the industry.
I mean, it is, you said it's not a partisan issue. It really is an economic issue to the people in the industry.
It is.
There's a lot of jobs connected, and with each horse that leaves the state, we're seeing jobs that are going away.
Right.
So, tell me a little bit about Deerfield. The size of it, is it a race to sell, or breed to race, breed to sell?
We are kind of the prototypical mom and pop operation. We're a little bitty operation over in Oldham County. My wife Lori and I own 90 acres over there. We are the hired help as well as the landlords and the tenants and everything else, and we keep a few brood mares and have several racing partnerships we put together, and it's where our home is.
Well, a lot of people in the horse industry know Lori from her work with Visa during their sponsorship of the Triple Crown.
She's certainly more accomplished than I am.
Now, I know about that. I don't know what your history is in horse racing, but in 1980, Spectacular Bid won a race called the Woodward Stakes in a walkover. Nobody was willing to go up against him. On Tuesday in the election, you've got a walkover. There's nobody running against you. Are you the Spectacular Bid of Kentucky politics right now?
It is a great time to be unopposed, I will tell you that. But I don't think when Spectacular won in a walkover, it's because everybody was afraid to run against him, and I think it's just probably because they see what I do and nobody wants my job.
So you haven't run any TV commercials?
I have not.
Thank you for that. I appreciate it. And thanks for joining us. Representative David Osborne here in Frankfort, Kentucky with the Breeders' Cup Bust March to Louisville. If you'd like to join us and become a partner, please go to our website, hit the button that says Donate to Breeders' Cup Bust. It'll take you to Breeders' Cup Charities. We're walking to help 3 charities: the Permanently Disabled Jockeys Fund, the V Foundation for Cancer Research, and Thoroughbred Charities of America. We'll see you again soon.